1,000. And we're live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Goddess Just Be. We're live right with my backup camera over here. For those that are new here, I am Goddess Just Be. I help people on their wellness journey in the areas of mind, body, and soul. I'm a blood type connection catalyst, and I'm also a seer. Hey, Lord, the YouTube channel. Thank you. Somebody on the YouTube channel already with a thumbs up. Thank you. Who is that over there? I just went live. You got the notifications. It's ready, yeah? That's beautiful. Oh, thank you for the rose. Jay, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to 1,000 likes on YouTube so my supporters could know that I'm live. Hey, DM. Hey, Douglas. Thank you, user 3744. Sharon. CJ. And so I want to do a 2-for-1 on this video because I don't know if I'm going to go live a little bit later. So I'm going to talk about health and wellness in the first part. Hey, Miss Sandra. That's Miss Sandra up in here on YouTube. So we're going to talk a little bit about, first off, health and wellness. And I'm going to begin by giving you all a health tip of the day. The health tip of the day is to pay attention to the ingredients inside of your deodorant. Why is this important? Because underneath your armpit, you have a gang of lip noise that's housed there, right? So, hey, Awoken. Hey, Carolyn. Thanks for being here. And so you have a gang of lip noise inside, underneath your armpit, rather. And so the ingredients in your deodorant, these fragrances, these ingredients that you cannot even pronounce, even the oils that are used that may not be highly beneficial for your blood type, they will go inside of you via them lymph nodes that's right there underneath the armpit. And so right here you have a gang of lymph nodes, and right here you have a gang of lymph nodes. There are some people that end up with throat issues, with tightening, with that parched feeling in their throat or dry mouth kind of feeling, all because they done put a toxic antiperspirant underneath the armpits. And so you gotta realize you have an abdominal cavity up in here that has to eliminate that somehow. You have a lymphatic system that now needs to eliminate that somehow. And then we have those people who put their antiperspirant on, and you ever seen them just going, I mean, they getting it in there, maybe about 10, 15 swipes up and down, getting it in there, like clogging. It's already an antiperspirant, which is gonna lock up or prevent you from sweating. So you really putting like an extra barrier of slime, pretty much, of harmful chemicals, pretty much, and keeping your toxins inside. And so it'll be more beneficial if you use a regular deodorant. It'll be more beneficial. Hey, Miss Tangela. Guess who, Mark? Hey, Mark. There's some O's in this house. What's up, Mark? It'll be more beneficial if you use something as simple as maybe some key lime juice or peel. I, on my website, solverypub.org, have a key lime peel powder that's a regular, organic, natural deodorant that won't clog up your lymphatic system. I'm teaching you this in an effort to teach you preventative care. Even something as simple as you using a seeded key lime or lemon at home, slicing it, using it maybe 5 times, slicing it maybe 5 times, and using each side, a fresh side, underneath your armpit after you take a shower. Things like that is just simple. Nature gave us things that are in the proper pH balance to stop you from having that stench. But if you have antiperspirant and use antiperspirant and don't want to let go of your antiperspirant, I suggest that you use the key lime or lemon peel after you take your shower, and don't put your antiperspirant on then. That way your lymphatic system underneath here and in all of the lymph nodes that is connected to up in here would drain properly. It's almost like you're giving yourself a natural little armpit detox at night. And don't sleep with the antiperspirant, because in the beginning, I get it. You stuff yourself with the antiperspirant so much that now you cannot go to a natural deodorant. I get it. I went through this transition already in my journey. And so being that you stop using the antiperspirant, you're going to smell. You're going to smell. And it might start to leak like a leaky faucet because you've been clogging your armpit up so much. So when you stop putting the antiperspirant, you're going to really be like drippy. Seriously, because your lymphatic system is gonna be like, oh, we could get out. Well, let's go, clearly, because your body is infinite intelligence. It's really robbing Peter, to pay Paul, or pretty much to save your life. And when you open up a pathway for it to let or release toxins that hasn't been open so long, it's gonna purge, right? And in the meantime, in between time, that purge might be a little cinch. Yeah, you just like, because you ain't put the trash out in a long time. So that dumpster gonna stink, like, right? So, so with that being said, to transition, to get off of the antiperspirant, to get to a better smell, a better inside stench in this abdominal cavity, I would suggest after you take your bath to rinse your armpit with a seeded lemon or a seeded key lime, and just rinse it with that fruit, and then put some water on underneath your pit and pat dry. And don't go to sleep with the antiperspirant, because you want to purge your armpit. You want to detox your armpit at night. It's a little overkill to be going to bed with deodorant, but to each his own. But if you do go to bed with deodorant or antiperspirant, and you're transitioning and trying to get rid of toxins underneath your armpit, when you wake up in the morning, do the same thing. Just freshen yourself up in the morning. So when you're transitioning, you're going to have to like freshen up more than one time, because now all these toxins coming out. But if you go kicking that antiperspirant back underneath them armpit, you're going to be full of crap or toxic again. You're going to be trying to fix an issue, but yet at the same time going against what you're fixing. And so if you think about this, the totality of this, the way that a lot of the humans carry on, this is symbolic to like being a pig, being a toxic pig. And I speak of pig, I'm not trying to talk about you. I speak of a pig because a pig is that animal that's really, really toxic, that holds on to its toxins and does not want to release them. A pig could get stung by a snake, a venomous snake, and ain't nothing gonna happen to it because it's already toxic. Pigs are often used when they want to clear field that had rodents and all kind of toxicity in the area. To clean the field, they'll send a bunch of pigs out because of this, because they can deal with the toxicity. You, my dear, female or male, my man, my woman, you are not a pig. And so sometimes we treat our body as if it's like that. We go, no, I don't want no sweat to come out, so I'm gonna put on some antiperspirant. Yeah, I don't want it to come out. I'm gonna put that on underneath there. Oh no, I can't go to the bathroom, some would say. And clog up the bowel so that they can't go to the bathroom, like maybe on a road trip. Oh, I got too much to do. I can't be going to the bathroom, so I'm gonna just take this so I don't go. Well, I ain't gonna drink water right now. No, because it's gonna make me go to the bathroom. And so, when we hold those things in, that's symbolic to us acting like we want to be full of toxins. So I would urge you to in a state of talking about health and wellness, I would urge you to drink water to release your toxins. I would urge you to switch from antiperspirants to help your body sweat, because sweating is normal. Sweating is normal, baby. Yeah. Once you begin to release it, then you won't have that foul smell, that smothered smell. And you think about it, mold and yeast begins to grow in the walls of, hey, Linus, mold and yeast begin to grow in the walls of the abdominal cavity, because what do we need for this mold and yeast and stuff to grow? Hey, Bakiva, thank you for being here. Very simple. You right about that? What's up, Tangela? And so what kind of environment do we need for mold and yeast to grow in? When we talk about eating right for the blood type and, getting rid of the parasites and all that's going in the large and small intestines, in the stomach and everything. But what about this here? What about this abdominal cavity? What you putting underneath them armpit? What kind of soap you using, right? What are you putting on your skin that's getting clogged up with the skin and then it absorbs inside? The skin is the largest organ on the body. So we talk about eating right for the blood type inside here, putting this, what you put in here. But what are you putting underneath your armpit? Mold and yeast needs a nice little dark, moist environment, right? Dark, and moist. So you keep your arms down. Look at me. I'm talking and my arms down. So that'll be inside of here, darkness. If I sweat, okay, there's some moisture. Then I put on top of the moisture an antiperspirant that don't allow the sweat to come through. Well, that's a little moldy environment waiting to happen. You see what I'm saying? So let's be wise as a serpent, but yet as gentle as a dove as it pertains to what we put it on our body too. For those that are new to me, my website is on the screen, sonoftheearthpub.org, and I'm having a sale this month of 24 days of deals. And so every day I'm going to be doing like 50% off leading up to Black Friday on every item. One of those items, actually two of them are beneficial in this area of discussion. One is going to be fresh, the powder and the spray. And those two help to get rid of odors, and they don't clog up the lymphatic system. Actually, they'll detox the lymphatic system underneath the armpit. Those two help to pH balance or bring back a pH balance, a potential of hydrogen, pH balance. Hydrogen is what is needed in those dark mold, savvy type places, those dark environments, like, right? So I just thought I'd share that with you all as a help tip, because there are people that are coughing or throat tingling because them lymphatic systems that run here and kind of like connects this here and kind of like try to release up in this here area is bothering them because they got deodorants that got fragrance. Oh, the deodorant smell good, but they got fragrances in there that they should be avoiding. They got chemicals in there that they should be avoiding. They got maybe coconut oil in them deodorants and different things, or different oils that they should be avoiding. And they put it on every time. And so begin to pay attention to how you feel after you put your deodorant on, to make sure that it is working for you or your antiperspirant or against you, because your body gonna tell you. If you start, when you put the deodorant on and then your throat start bothering you, well, that's your body telling you that, hey, wait, something in that antiperspirant or that deodorant that's not in alignment with your blood type. When you put it on and then you start feeling kind of like full up in here, like your chest feel like you got to drink water, your body is communicating to you. Your body is infinite intelligence. And so then we got people that go to the doctor. The doctor ain't gonna ask you what kind of deodorant you was wearing. You go to the doctor and they're gonna be like, oh, your lymphatic system swole, your tonsil swole. Okay, let me take that tonsil out. Let me take that out of there. You don't need that there. Now you done took your tonsils out just because you bought the little Tussie deodorant. Y'all remember that Tussie deodorant? It was like the little cheap deodorant. You done bought Tussie deodorant from the gas station. You're not a doctor telling you got to take your tonsils out all because you wanted to put some cheap Tussie underneath your armpit. Lord, let me tell you, I got to tell y'all this. It brought back some memories. I say Tussie because years ago when I was young, I went to the gas station and bought me some Tussie, y'all. Oh my God. I don't know if they sell that, but I sure hope they stuff off the market. That's how I know the name of the stuff. Because I bought that one day. That damn Tussie. I wasn't conscious. I wasn't health conscious back then. I bought that one day, and man, I was walking around like this here for about 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, Norman. I was walking around like this 2 or 3 weeks because I had the biggest rash underneath my armpit messing around with Tussie. Tussie. Tussy. Tussie. Oh my goodness, that's funny. I'm so serious. And we were in the we were in the grocery store. I was in the grocery store with a couple of my friends, and they were like, well, you need to put some powder, maybe some powder. We were trying to figure out how to get rid of the rash. I ain't know nothing about herbs and all that back then. They were like, you need to put some powder or something underneath that stuff. Try this. You know, we on a deodorant aisle now trying to find something, to fix the issue. And they telling me, try this. Meanwhile, they had people walking down the aisle and stuff. I was like, wait, hold up. I know y'all gonna lower y'all voice up in here. Got me looking like I'm the funky cousin from out of town because they were being loud, talking like, girl, something gotta work. We gotta get rid of that. And, but what they were saying was, we gotta get rid of that rash. But it could have been confused by the people in the grocery store that and we got to get rid of this smell. Oh my God. That was a long time ago, and I was on the aisle just like looking so pitiful, like, oh, it burns so bad. It burns so bad. That goddamn Tootsie. Anyway, my underarm pits are puffy. That's why I switched. Yeah. Wait. I missed the good day, good subject. I missed the one before that. Good subject. I recently switched over to natural deodorant. You're right. You have to freshen up more often. Yep. Than using the regular deodorant. You really do. So you kind of in the beginning, you kind of gotta carry your little, new regular deodorant with you, or in your little soap for a little towel or something. I had mine in a little Ziploc bag in my purse when I switched from antiperspirant. Yeah, my underarms are up. Yep. Just burning. Oh my God, they were burning on fire, raw. And then they were dark, like rashy, like raw underneath my armpit from messing around with that Tootsie. So if you use a Tootsie, if you use a Tootsie, you might want to stop that one. That one, I don't know what the ingredients was in there. But Tootsie, it didn't agree with my blood type. So let's throw out the Tootsie now. Don't throw out the Tootsie for the doctor take your tonsils all because of that damn Tootsie. I use lemon. Yeah, that's perfect. That's all you need. And if you keep your lemon, here's another trick what you could do. Lemon or key lime, it's a proper pH balance already. You keep it, you make your lemonade with the juice, and then you keep the peel and you put it in a Ziploc bag. And guess what? You pull it out when you need it. You cut it in about, like 4 or 5 pieces, and you take a little piece out of the Ziploc bag that's in the freezer, and that go your deodorant right there. And then after you wipe underneath your arm with that piece, you throw it away. But it's so many pieces that you could get from the lemon itself, so many slices you could have. You could have real small slices, and you'll never be out of deodorant. That's something real inexpensive. And then you don't even have to, and I sell deodorant. I'm telling you, this is not like a marketing strategy. This is my passion. I sell the key lime peel powder. You can purchase that as well if you don't feel like going through the process of putting your own lemon in there. Hey, Miss B, if you don't feel like going through the process of putting your own lemon in the freezer like Royal does, he does it regular, but I put mine in the freezer. And so if I'm home, I use what's in the freezer, and I have my own key lime peel powder that I sell, so I can use that as well. But I'm not using harmful chemicals that's gonna bring havoc on my lymphatic system. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting antiperspirant. If you at that level, you need to come on down. Come on down from the antiperspirant level to a deodorant. Come on down, because you got to get some of that sweat out of there. You got to get some of that yeast and that mold and that bacteria out of that abdominal cavity by tuning and paying attention to that lymphatic system. Because if you would Google armpit lymphatic system, you'll see all of the lymph nodes that's underneath here. And it's a lot here, it's a lot here, it's a lot right behind your stomach, like right, and it's a lot in the growing area. So you don't want to be putting like the people that be spraying, is it Lutz? Something with an L. Some kind of, when they have the little tender friction having thighs, they'll put lubrication or something that smell good. It's like a roll-on something that they be putting down there in the growing area. No, baby, you don't want to do all of that extra. Not by the lymph nodes that's down there. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want. And then I have I don't want to say I'll say acquaintance. This lady who I was having a conversation, she's not a really friend of mine, but I was having a conversation and she was telling me about putting Gold Bond underneath her breast because she sweats so much underneath that. I'm like, Gold Bond, what? Like, but to each his own. But this is right on. You put stuff underneath this here side. I mean, this here where to live at. This is how you live. And so it's being absorbed right there. And so we got to be conscious of where our organs are, our lymphatic system is. We got to be really, really conscious of the avatar self of the body. We got to be conscious of what chemicals and things we're putting in it or on it to absorb it. Even when we're spraying, you use that. Even when you're spraying your perfume, you know, we see on TV, you spray right here and you rub it right here and you put it right here. Like, really? You're going to put it right here? Think about that one. Nah, think about that one. Because all right up in here is the little noise that I'm talking about. The gang of them. Are your tonsils? Yeah. So you're going to spray here and you got to get it behind your ear here and you got to put it right here. And why you can't put it on your clothes though? You know, that's a safer spot so it won't absorb in your skin, because now your liver and your kidney got to filter that. And so now going back to what I was talking about in the beginning of the video, okay, so now what if you don't want to drink water either? Some people don't like the taste of water. So now your poor liver, your poor kidney, sitting up there fighting fragrances. Do you know I make products, y'all? Do you know about the pig fats and in the harmful toxic ingredients in perfumes and soaps? Do you know about the lye factor and the pHs? If you knew what was in them perfumes, a lot of them ain't just essential oils that are really good for you. A lot of them ain't just those essential oils. Some of that is really, really harmful for you. And so you got to be mindful of what you're putting in. We just absorbing. Okay, let's put on some lotion. Let's put on some soap. Let's put on some deodorant. Let's put on some perfume. Let's dye our hair another color. Let's perm it. Okay, Jerry curl season. Okay, let's put some wax down here. You know, let's put some nair right here. You know, it's just so much. And so you think about all of the things that you're putting in. But what about the people that don't go to the bathroom every day? So where are them chemicals going? Oh, I'm gonna change the deodorant. I'm gonna put on this kind. So when is the detox gonna happen? I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. Yeah, just think about it. It's your body. I'm out and about listening while driving. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so that's my health rant of the day. That's my health rant of the day. Now we're about to get into spirituality, because at the end of the day, we are in the matrix, and the matrix has coding. And so the matrix has coding where it affects your health and wellness based upon your blood type, right? This is to be understood. But what could trump all of the stuff about, see, we're going to another side now. What can trump all of that stuff that I just said is the way that you think. Because all things are energy, frequency, and vibration. If you attune your frequency to a higher level, then nothing shall by no means harm you. But some people in their mind can't. In some levels, can't do that. Can't. It's available, but sometimes we can't look over the obstacle. Because you remember in the biblical text, it says, you should tread on serpents and nothing shall by no means harm you. That's me. That's you. That's us. That's us. So it is two sides to all things. I just showed you what is. I just talked to you about health and wellness as it pertains to what is. If you need a meal plan, is what I'm trying to say. A meal plan. If you need weight loss cheat codes, if you need to subscribe to what is, I can help you with that on my website, souloftheearthpub.org. Meal codes as it pertains to your blood type, highly beneficial foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, herbs, spices, meat, seafoods, condiments, based upon your blood type, because your blood and the food that you eat, the deodorant that you put underneath your armpit, the lotion, the soaps, and everything that you put on your skin, which is an organ too, your blood and those things are creating a chemical reaction according to what is, according to the coding in this here matrix. Now we're about to move over to energy, all things being energy, frequency, and vibration. And you can trump those things through thought, by the renewing of your mind, by not focusing on those things, by turning the other cheek and knowing that all things are working out for you. Some people not there though. This is why I come on live and separate these, because some people not there. Back when I was weighing little Tootsie, I was there. There are some areas, I'm a student too in this journey. There are some areas where I can say, nope, I ain't there yet. Is it as it pertains to that thing, but I'm there as it pertains to this here thing instead. So we're all on a journey getting there, getting to the place where all is consciousness, and that our consciousness trumps the matrix. Y'all getting me on that? Y'all getting me? Y'all understand it? You used to do that? Too funny. Hello. You got me, Roy? Okay. Because a conscious, listening to somebody conscious speaking, it could sound like, oh, well, he or she is contradicting themselves. No, everything is two sides, in and out. Health is more physical, but these cards and spirituality, that's the 99.999% of all that there is that we all stem from, because we're not the body at the end of the day, but we playing this role, we playing the game of life, right? Yeah. Taking you with me to the restaurant. Okay, cool. I want a water with some lemon, please. You can order me water with lemon. So today as it pertains to spirituality, I want to talk about wealth. I want to talk about the matters of wealth. Money. Hey, love dance. Money. So, money, the relationship with money, the idea of money, the thoughts about money. So answer this question for me. How many of you all came? Just press the number 1. How many of you all came from a religious background? Church, are probably still there. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just asking to see if they have any people that ever been to church before, ever been in the church before. Anybody? Oh, anybody been to church before? Anybody? Oh, y'all some heathens up in here? Okay. I'm just playing. Anybody? Okay, church. So remember in church how they would say the love of money. There we go. Is the root of all evil. Right? You've heard that before? But let me tell you something from a knowing. A knowing is that money is energy. Money is energy. All things are energy. And you don't have to be broke just to say that you woke. Woke don't mean broke, Mr. Billy Carson says. I think he have a book that says something like that. Woke doesn't mean broke. It does not. Broke means, and all things have a season. Broke means maybe a little fine tuning needs to be done. Maybe a little bit of more alignment needs to be done. Maybe there's a little resistance. Maybe your relationship as it pertains to money is a little wobbly. So I'm going to draw this here card as it pertains to wealth. We're talking about wealth and some ways that we can draw wealth to us. This is a wealth topic as it pertains to spirituality. And I'm going to draw two cards to let us know where we are as it pertains to wealth. Inner being, show me the message that we need to hear as it pertains to wealth for these people that are in a common frequency that only showed up because we have a likeness of the same in some area of our life. What is it that we need to know about wealth? What is the message? The first card on both of these decks intervene. Could you show us what is the message for us as it pertains to wealth? Beautiful. Wow, beautiful. So here's our inner work. Here's our inner work as it pertains to wealth today. For everybody that's underneath the sound of my voice, the inner work is that oftentimes in the journey, we would have a little bit of anxiety by paying attention to what is as it pertains to money. But like I said before I drew these cards, woke does not mean broke. And so the resistance in the stumbling blocks as it pertains to money for each and every one of you, the resistance comes in when the anxiety, because you have to get to a place where you let the thought of finance or wealth or abundance flow through you, whether it's a good thought or a bad thought. You got to become one. You got to become one. You got to become one with the thought and let the thought come through. So, for example, if you're checking your banking account and it's a little bit smaller than what you would like it to be, let the thought flow through you. But at the same time, don't hold on to the emotional, like, oh my gosh, such and such is due by next Friday. What am I going to do? No, you can't hold on to that emotion. You got to give yourself a new thought when you see that low amount. I wonder how this is going to show up, you can say. Make sure the thought is a question. Make sure the thought is a question so you can piggyback off of the question. Oh, there's so many ways that I can make the rent. Let's figure out which one it will be. What do I want to do now? Why am I in this situation? What is it showing me? Oh, am I learning how now to balance money more? And see, if you ask yourself the right type of question, the anxiety will subside. So the commonality here is that some of us can be or have anxiety as it pertains to wealth. So we got to kill that. This is the inner work. But at the same time, everybody underneath the sound of my voice has a sense of resourcefulness about themselves, especially in business. I'm talking about business-minded people. So a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. You have the resources, but yet sometimes you have anxiety too. So as it pertains to wealth, Source is saying to each and every last one of them, you are a brilliant mind. You have resources inside of you, especially as it pertains to business. So just be firm on that. A rich or wealthy person, they don't sit up there saying, oh, I'm wondering how the next $25 is going to come. When am I going to get some more money? They don't think about those thoughts. They're thinking, oh, I wonder if I should invest in this. What is this person trying to sell me? Would it bring me more money, maybe? They're thinking thoughts that really have their mind going more into the wealth and the health, the wellness journey as it pertains to their money, as it pertains to their checking or savings account, is what I'm saying here. So the inner work is to be mindful of those thoughts that give you anxiety as it pertains to money, because that's your stumbling block. This is your core reason why it isn't higher than what it could possibly be, because you making it low with your anxiety, you making it low with not asking the right question. Meanwhile, you're business minded. Meanwhile, all things are working out for you. Meanwhile, you're resourceful, especially in business. Meanwhile, you like this here little fox right here, just ready. That's a beautiful reading right there for you all. Hey, the Sage. Peace, goddess. Yeah. Keith, you agree? That's what I'm talking about. So anybody want to read it today as it pertains to wealth? Anybody have any questions as it pertains to health? Anybody? Let me know. I got a sale going on. Up until Black Friday, y'all. Jump in on my website at solvethearthpop.org. If you're there for 10 seconds, you're going to see a pop-up to join my newsletter. That's the only way you're going to know about the sales. I have thousands of people inside of the newsletters every day up until the 24th at 12 noon. They're going to be getting an email letting them know what item is on sale up until Black Friday. And then on Black Friday, it's going to be 80% off of everything. I'm talking about my consultations, my courses, my meal plans, my blood type connection programs, my detoxes, my digestive enzymes that I sell. Everything is going to be up to 80% off on Black Friday. If you're not part of the newsletters, you're gonna miss it. This on this Sunday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, we're gonna have a free webinar, and it's gonna provide a lot of valuable information as it pertains to relationships, as it pertains to blood type, your personalities, your strengths, your weaknesses, your shadow work, your sex drive, who you're compatible with, and it'll give you that aha feeling, because ain't nothing new underneath the sun. Remember, I told you the physical is all the matrix, it's all coding. There's nothing new under the sun. You picked a certain position, and so you're exuding that energy of that certain position. You have that diet of that certain blood type. You know, you attract certain people. You wonder why people think the way that they do, because you're not of that kind. We all stem from different bloodlines, different ancestors. And so the wokeness, of course, shines light on that in so many aspects. And so a lot of people will say, well, why me? You know, why I'm not athletically inclined? Why I can't do that? Or I don't think like that. I don't act like that. Is something wrong with me? No. The wokeness, of course, will show you, no, if you have uncertainty, it'll give you the clarity that you are longing for. If you're stressed out and on your way of wanting to go back into the darkness because life ain't doing you well, try the wokeness F course. It's a blood type connection course, and it'll show you your personality. You're just different. And so really what I'm saying is we're all part of the body of Christ. Many members, just one body. And so it'll be boring if everybody was a blood type B. Just imagine that. I'm a blood type B. We're normally the healers. We're normally the seers. We're normally the oracles in the physical reality, the brilliant mind. So if everybody was on TikTok doing cards and tarot readings, wouldn't life be a little boring? No, we need some people that don't care about that. We need some people that's out there about order and instruction and authoritative. You know, we need all that we are experiencing, because all of it is the totality of God vibrating on different levels. Hey, I got my tea leaf card yesterday. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You like them? You like them? You gotta do your good reading. Do you like a 30-day? You gotta do the 30-day. That 30-day is really, really good. For those of you who are interested in like a 30-day tarot reading, or like a year for your 2024, I'll offer that as well. The link is on my website at the very, very top. If you wanted one online, it's a gray bar where it's TikTok live. But if not, you have to go down to the mentor section where I do my consultations in book 1. And I'll actually send you the video of it. And I kid you not, it tells you an accurate, an accurate story of your whole entire year. I drew back because what I wanted to say is kind of based upon the seer being able to see how accurate it is. Like in the beginning, you know, if you're not really a seer, you know, you could try and practice until you really get connected to your inner being and see, but everybody gonna see something totally different. And that's an expression of whether or not they're gifted in that area or not to be a seer, right? Just like I just said, blood type Bs are like the seer. So they naturally kind of like inherit that particular gift, but that don't mean the A's or O's and the ABs cannot learn it. But in the same token, like the O's, for example, they're physically fit for strength and endurance. And so they got me beat on that. Like I go to the gym and stuff and I run and stuff, but I know I can't. Well, I could if I put my mind to, but I know I'm not inherently blood type driven like them. You know, like, no, but you could jump on the ceiling and do 100 pull-ups if you want to. I don't want to do that. That's what you're good at. You see what I'm saying? So, but if I practice, you know, I practice and I long for that, I can make that a passion of mine. So we all, even with that little example in the play, we all have both strengths and weaknesses. And that's a beautiful thing. Admire people for what they have as a strength naturally, because you naturally have your strengths that they don't have, that they got to work for. You don't have to work for it because it's in your blood. It's your birthright. Some people just unique at certain things that other people are not. But if you knew what you were you were unique at, then you'll be confident in that area and you could be able to stand in your own square. And you don't have to be down on yourself and be hard on yourself and saying, oh, I don't have a passion. Oh, God just didn't give me. Yeah, God did. Everybody have a gift and a talent in this matrix. You just probably don't know yours, but the Woke's F course will shine light on your gift, shine light on your talent, shine light on what it is that you come forth to bring, shine light on your sex drive, your compatibility, your food habits, your exercises, your meditation practices. It'll tell you all of that. It'll tell you all of that. I do. Okay, I will. Yes, definitely. Hey, Tia. So any confirmation? Oh, there you go. Look at you getting confirmation. Yeah. Okay, I got us waters and I ordered my indigenous plant-based meal. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I'm happy for you. So any other questions before I get up out of here and go pack up these orders? If you placed an order on yesterday, you should be receiving your tracking number within the next hour. So I'm getting those boxed up and getting ready to make a drop. So make sure y'all participating in my my sale, y'all. I'm so excited about the sale because it's like every day, it's like a new product that I'm dropping the price of and everybody's able to experience, and I'm being a blessing to other people. Any other questions? Any questions about health, spirituality? I'm not sure if I'm coming back on later on today. That's why I did both health and spirituality in a bundle on this particular live, because I kind of been busy with these orders. Hey, Dawn, I see you. Your face look like you're peeking up in the room. I see you, Dawn. I see you. So if there aren't any other questions, nobody want to read in, y'all make sure y'all sign up to my newsletters. Be there on this Sunday at 9 a.m. I'm only going to be on YouTube for that free webinar. I'm not going to have these other cameras like I normally have. For the Woke's F course, the free webinar, I'm only going to be live on YouTube because I ain't going to be able to do all that. It's going to be a lot of cameras. I mean, a lot of comments and stuff that I want to focus on in a PowerPoint that I want it to take over the screen. So I'm going to be kind of like working on that, and I'm not going to be able to look everywhere. It's going to be too confusing, and that's my first time doing it. My first time doing it on PowerPoint, so I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. Okay. My daughter. Let me see. My daughter. Dawn says my daughter wants to read it next time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would love to give her a reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be on TikTok. It can be private if she wants it that way. Some people are shy, but yeah, whether it's on live or private, I'd love to give her a reading. She loves you. Oh, I love her back. Tell her I love her back. All right. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all, and ship out your orders. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for being here. Okay, bye.